Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is February 25th. Lisa, Scott, and Robert with us today, filling in for Lydia. We have another nice day on the way. Fog, refreezing to talk about as well. But before we jump into that, of course, we always like to remind you we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. It stays on your feed, though, throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Plus, you can listen to it as a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, Robert, another nice day on the way for us, it sounds like.
Yeah, of course, yesterday we had temperatures well into the 40s. That allowed a lot of snow and ice to melt, but on the flip side, that allowed a lot of fog this morning with all the moisture in the air and temperatures below freezing. So it was a bit slick out this morning, and it just got worse as the morning went on. Fog's still around, so we're going to see that, especially in Lakes Country, throughout the rest of this morning. But as we go into the afternoon, just generally cloudy skies. Some showers possible along and south of I-94, but the main story will be another day well into the mid-40s. So we're just going to keep chipping away at that snow and ice. But for some areas up in Grand Forks, for example, already basically done with melting that snow. Should be essentially snow-free by the end of the week. So these mild temperatures will just keep on going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we like the temperatures, just causing a few issues in the morning with that refreezing and stuff, but
we'll see another morning or two with temperatures right at or below freezing, and there could be some slick spots later on this week, but just like today, it'll warm up into the 40s, and we're back to melted snow and ice in the afternoon.
Did I hear you say in the 10-day forecast this morning that there might be a day of 50 at some point?
That will be next Monday. So Saturday will be a bit colder. We'll have some colder air rush in, mid-30s, so not like last week by any means, but next Monday we could see temperatures up to around 50, 51 degrees, so something to look forward to there.
Yeah, seriously. All right.
Sounds great.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Now, get out of here.
So we are tracking a news story for you this morning. There's a water main break in West Fargo. Crews are working to fix it right now. It happened at 32nd Avenue East and 2nd Street East. The city says the issue is causing low water pressure for people living south of I-94. Service is expected to be restored by 9 this morning. So still at least an hour, but a developing, happening now story right now.
Yeah, we have a crew going to the scene right now just to check out what's all going on. So once we get more information about what's going on, we'll pass that along to you, of course. Today, Fargo Public Schools is interviewing its first candidate to be the next superintendent. Today, they're interviewing Vincent Williams. He's currently the assistant superintendent for secondary schools in West Fargo. The other two finalists will be interviewed tomorrow and on Thursday. The school board will meet in a special session then on Friday to pick a candidate.
The wife of a Detroit Lakes missionary is now officially charged in his death. Bo Schroyer was stabbed to death in Angola, Africa back in October. It's a story we've been tracking for you. His wife Jackie has now been arrested for the murder. Law enforcement there say she was in a suspected relationship with a security guard and arranged the murder. A trial date has not yet been set, but we have learned that it could happen within the next 6 months.
The city of Moorhead is one step closer to getting a new chief of police. Fargo Police Captain Chris Helmick has been offered that position. He's expected to be confirmed by the City Council on March 10th.
A bill that would have made school meals free in North Dakota has been killed in the House. It would have provided breakfast and lunch for all students at no cost. If passed, the $140 million cost would have been covered through the state's general fund. The House Appropriations Committee gave a do not pass recommendation on the bill before the full House vote.
U.S. Senator Kevin Cramer from North Dakota says he suffered a severe concussion. He fell on the ice in his backyard. Cramer says that he hit his head while walking down a hill to his dock. He says he doesn't remember anything until he got to the emergency room in Bismarck. He's being diagnosed not only with that severe concussion, but also a seizure and a brain bleed. He says he is getting better, but doctors do want him to rest before he returns to Washington, D.C.
This is a sign that spring might not be so far off.
Yeah, it is.
Most of the metro skating rinks are now closed. Of course, we're talking 40s, maybe even 50 on our 10-day. The Fargo Park District says they're closing because of the warmer weather. Both Fargo and Moorhead announced that their rinks are also closed for the season. West Fargo skating rinks appear to still be open, along with rinks in Grand Forks. And of course, Fargo Parks is keeping the Broadway Square rink open, but that's because it has that coil cooling system underneath it. So.
Yeah, and I would expect those West Fargo and Grand Forks rinks to probably be close enough pretty soon too.
Yeah.
So. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, the Wolves put together one of the best comebacks in team history last night, from 25 points down to beating the best team in the league. Highlights of a thrilling win in Oklahoma City. Plus, the hottest team in the Northern Sun are the MSU Moorhead Dragons as they start their postseason, why they have a great chance to win the conference tournament. That is from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra.
And now's a great time to get that Inform.com subscription. All access pass, all your news, weather, and sports headlines. 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Check it out.
Join us the rest of the day for our newscast as well. Next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with First News from 5 to 7. So we'd love to have you join us then.
Have a great day, everyone.